Hi friends, hope you're doing great. So today we are going to solve some problems. So this is a very basic problem, but it's also a very important problem. It helps you to solve the hard problem, and there are like two variation. One is a brute force way and one is a where you can have a extra space and your time complexity becomes O of n. Now let's look at the problem. So it says that we are given array with a target value. Now what we have to do is we have to find indexes where we'll be returning the target will be equal to this two numbers. So example, in our first we have 2 comma 7 is equal to 9 and we'll be returning 0 comma 1. Now one approach is of like a brute force approach where we'll be writing two for loops and we'll be calculating their values and returning it. So let's look at that. So the time complexity for it will be O of n square and the space complexity will be O of 1 only, because we are not storing it anywhere, we are not doing anything. So for let I is equal to 0, I is less than nums dot length I plus plus, or let j is equal to 0, j is less than nums dot j plus plus, it should be I plus 1 if target is equal to nums of I plus nums of j. Will return array that is I comma j. Now here one thing to remember, we have already told that there will be exactly one solution, so we don't have to worry about like returning if there are no values found. So it got accepted and it got submitted also. But now this n square is not a very good way to solve this problem. So let's think about this problem. So we are given array 2, 7, 11, 15 and the target is 9. Now one thing we can do is we can store this value in object with their respective index, and once we get the first value from the object, or what we'll do is we'll say target minus the current index, that is equal to, we'll get some value and we'll check if this value is present in the object or not. Now how this is helpful is, as we know there is only exactly one solution is there. So once we subtract this 9 minus the target minus our current value, do we have this value? If yes, we have this value, we'll return directly both their indexes. If don't, we'll keep on computing it. So let's check how we're going to do it. 2 comma 7 comma 11 comma 15 and here 9. So first we'll put the value, we'll check the difference is 9 minus 2 is equal to 7 is in the object or not. No, as there is nothing in the object, so basically what we'll do is we'll add 2 with the index 0. Now the second value is 7. We'll say that 9 minus 7, that is equal to 2. Is that in the object? Yes, it is in the object. So we'll return difference value index with the current value also, with the whatever the index of this value, and that is 1. So that's how we are going to solve this problem. Now while we are like creating space, so now our space is not constant, it has become to O of n, but our time complexity has reduced drastically, that is O of n also same. So first we'll say const obj is equal to an object. Now what we'll do is we'll take the difference, target minus what is the current value. If our obj has the diff, that means we got the value, will return the obj dot diff comma current. Now one thing to remember, like in JavaScript, the value 0 is a falsy value. So therefore, even if their index comes as 0, it will become falsy. To avoid this, we are stating that it should not be undefined. So it's just a language caveat. Do remember if you are solving it in JavaScript. Now what we'll say is obj of nums of I is equal to I. So as we know, there is only a one solution. We don't have to worry about it. This is O of n time only, time complexity, and the space complexity is O of n. It got accepted. Yeah, it got submitted also. So friends, if you like this video, do like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.